Are you shitting me? This is a fucking distraction from an overpriced, same game every year scam. Ripping off sports gamers, creating an unlawful monopoly on the NFL license, and not giving players what they want. Coaching tree that has been in the game, the football games, for decades. And you're putting it in Madden and you're saying, give me money. Give me praise.
Give me money. Give me praise.
What's going on, guys? Mike Dangerous here, and today we're going to be taking a look at a video by Angry Joe called Madden 22 is a Scam. Angry Rant. Now, before we get into this video, I just wanted to briefly mention that I don't think Angry Joe makes terrible videos. In fact, I actually kind of like a lot of what he makes. It's just videos like this where he has really, really bad takes and doesn't really seem to understand everything. So that's why I'm going to be responding to this video today. So, without further ado, let's get into this, shall we?
Garbage! It looks the same!
That's what it's about, baby. So it's not nice.
Garbage! Pathetic! Hot garbage! Is this a joke, EA? Is this a joke, IGN?
I think the real question is this a joke, Angry Joe?
Madden has been freaking teasing people over the past week about their stupid fucking reveal, and IGN has been pushing this shit the whole fucking time. The stupid fucking GOAT reveal today, which is supposed to coincide with some new features and announcements and things. And they have, we got two fucking GOATs for the cover our game. Look here, ignore what's in the actual game. Marketing, big reveal. Tom Brady and Mahomes are on the cover. The greatest Madden cover of all time.
I just have to ask, why are you bleeping yourself during words that aren't even swear words? Like, what? Like, why? Do you feel the need to just bleep those out or something? Why?
Are you shitting me? This is a fucking distraction from an overpriced, same game every year scam. Ripping off sports gamers, creating an unlawful monopoly on the NFL license, and not giving players what they want.
Wait a minute, so this is an unlawful monopoly. Hold up, man. Unlawful monopoly. Well, let's just fact check that for a minute. So, according to an article by Reuters, which I will link in the description of the video, it says that Electronic Arts renewed its licensing agreement with the National Football League on Thursday, which will continue to give the video game publisher exclusive rights to publish the league's simulation games. Under the multi-year agreement, EA will partner with the NFL and the labor organization representing the NFL players to develop games in new genres, including arcade, and expand on platforms like mobile. So basically, your argument that this is an, quote, unlawful monopoly is actually false, because you see, the NFL and EA worked out a legal deal for EA to have the exclusive license. I don't know how this isn't something that you can't comprehend, Angry Joe, but I guess you just want to keep peddling all of this EA bad nonsense.
So they say, oh no, Joe, this year the improvements are massive to franchise. We know how upset people are with franchise. People actually maybe stopped buying it. Well, they probably and this is a game that is a $4 billion franchise. I want to make that clear up front. A $4 billion franchise.
$4 billion in annual sales. That means they're doing something right, clearly.
They said they're going to make improvements to it. Well, let's see what the improvements are. Again, IGN pushing it. Madden this year reveals the 10 major improvements by Cat Bailey. Who is Cat Bailey?
Somebody who works at IGN? Duh.
It's always somebody new so that IGN could just rotate these people. So you can't blame the same people to see the pattern from year over year. Okay, Kat, what are the improvements? Well, let's go through them together, shall we? The Madden 22 reveal. These major improvements. Home field advantage. There are some other improvements I learned about during the unveiling. All right, here we go. A coaching tree. A coaching tree? You're lifting features from NCAA, the ability to hire offensive and defensive coordinators and improve them. That has been in the game, the football games, for decades. And you're putting it in Madden and you're saying, give me money. Give me praise. $4 billion franchise, and the top feature that you are fucking touting is that you're putting features in the game that was in the game in 2000 fucking, I don't know, forever ago.
Okay, so Wikipedia says that the NCAA football games served as a college football counterpart to the Madden NFL series. So basically, this feature is actually new to Madden. It's not new to football games entirely, but it's new to Madden. So I don't understand why you are getting so upset that a feature from a different video game is being brought into a different football franchise for the first time. Okay, this is a feature that's new to Madden, not all sports games. You can't just treat all football games as if they're one huge franchise, because they're different.
Now, next, what's the next feature? Scouting will be updated. Later! Later! Not now! Later! I can't believe scouting has been another sore point for franchise mode fans, and fans will be happy to know it's finally being overhauled in Madden 22. Only later, because we don't have the time or the money for your stupid franchise, but we have it for our $1.62 billion of Ultimate Team modes that makes them that money yearly. Nearly $2 billion a year, and they don't have the fucking time. Grady says the team considered pushing the update to next year, but ultimately decided we gotta half-ass it, or they're gonna be fucking pissed and they're gonna do the fucking hashtag again and we're gonna lose some sales. Well, you're goddamn right about that.
You do realize that you don't have to buy it at launch. You can just buy it later when it's on sale. I don't understand why this is such a difficult concept for you to grasp, Angry Joe, but I don't know. You got to keep up that EA bad nonsense.
What's next? Franchise will include 35 more scenarios. 35 more scenarios. Do you know how infinite different scenarios that we can come up with in franchise mode? This is supposed to be dynamic, emergent gameplay. There's no number of scenarios. Shut up!
Honestly, in a game like this, don't most people play the online mode? I mean, like, who really cares about, like, the single player, like, story? It's a freaking football game. You buy this stuff to play it online, not play the single player campaign. If you want a single player campaign, go buy a single player game. Don't buy a multiplayer football game dedicated to playing it single player. Jeez, man. And also, how is adding more scenarios a bad thing? They are adding more. They are giving you more.
The number of scenarios, a key criticism from Madden's franchise mode is it's shit. It's scenario engine. It is a one-dimensional attempt to add a bit of storytelling each game. The stupid extra fucking thing that they put in there when it should already be fully featured. But in response, get this. EA hired a community member to build up their own engine. A guy from the community, you or me, are building it for them.
How is bringing in someone from the community who is passionate about these games in order to make improvements that the fans, the community, will like? How is that a bad idea? It's actually kind of a great idea when you really think about it. I mean, if Disney were to hire someone like Ryan Kinnell to write the new Star Wars trilogy, we probably would have gotten a better trilogy than what we got. So, if anything, it's probably a good idea for EA to bring in a fan to help work on the game so that EA knows kind of what the fans would want, or at least the game is structured in a way that the fans will love even more because it was partially made by a fan. Like, this is like a kind of a brilliant concept. How is this bad?
And they said, look, this year we hired somebody out of the community. You can't even give the man credit!
Have you ever wondered, maybe the reason why his name isn't credited is because he chose to keep it anonymous? Just saying. Maybe he chose to keep himself anonymous so that people don't go and, harass him? Maybe.
He hired somebody out of the community who is super passionate about this. They taught him the tool and allowed him to create, I think, some really compelling scenarios. Are you shitting me? A $4 billion franchise, and this is what we're getting. A passionate dude who probably is getting underpaid. I guarantee you this motherfucker is getting paid intern if he's getting fucking paid at all. We hired somebody when we don't know if we're paying them yet. I guarantee you they're getting paid like fucking $25,000, less than the living wage, $35,000. You better pay that fucking man, and not just hire somebody from the community members, but multiple people on a team for franchise mode. Is that going to be the next bullet point? Let's check. Halftime adjustments will add a bit of realism. Franchise mode has long featured the ability to choose certain plays, emphasize certain plays before the game, thus corresponding to stat bonuses. Now it's possible to do something similar during halftime. So you take the fucking feature, you copy the feature, and you put it at the halftime. Because there's nothing at the halftime. There's no halftime show. There's no Chris Berman. There's no fucking seeing your badass, awesome highlights. There's nothing seeing across the fucking league. The presentation sucks. It sucks. It sucks for fucking 2 decades. Because they haven't had to fucking do shit since NFL 2K left.
Why do you care about watching a halftime performance in a video game when all you want to do is just play the damn game? I mean, seriously. If I'm playing a football game, I want to play it, not sit around and watch a halftime show. If I want to watch a halftime show, I'll watch an actual real football game with real people. That's not a simulation. That's not a video game. Okay? So why is this such a big deal? I don't get it.
It is a minor change. Even they admit it is a minor change, but it does add a bit more realism to the shut up, IGN. Just shut your mouth and your marketing tool for them. Unbelievable. Get this. This is going to blow you away. The Super Bowl presentation will finally be different. After years of us pointing out how the Super Bowl trophy is exactly the fucking same.
Super Bowl title for the New England Patriots.
Year after year after year, because they don't do a goddamn piece of extra additional presentation work. They copy and paste it over and over, and we had to show everybody that. Well, this year, they're going to change it. They're going to move a few fucking character models here and there because they're tired of people fucking embarrassing them. Well, guess what? They already did that fucking last year. They just rearranged the different fucking cutscenes and shit to make it look slightly different, but it is still the same in Madden 21 last year.
The Super Bowl title from the New England Patriots. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness.
It's bullshit.
Okay, so I understand that this is actually kind of stupid that EA didn't really, like, they recycled some of the same animations for the ending cutscene of the Super Bowl every year in every game. I understand that. I get that. And I also remember how in Madden NFL 21 they kind of recycled some of the logos in the stadium, like where they had that spot where it said Madden 19 and that other spot where it said Madden 20, and they didn't even bother to change those into Madden 21. So I understand where he's coming from with this, but at the same time, this is also the ending cutscene of the Super Bowl, which you could probably just skip. So I don't get why he's kind of whining about a cutscene. It's a freaking cutscene.
Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
What else? The improvements will be joined by updates to the broadcast package. You're just talking about fucking blue. Last year it was fucking blue. They changed the colors to fucking blue. This year it'll be fucking purple or fucking neon green. I guarantee you. Guys, but wait a minute. Super fans are in the stadium. Back in the days of Madden 12, crowd close-up shots were a major part of the presentation, fading away when more and more games came out, when better and better versions of the games came out. These were gone. Well, now they're enhancing them so you have super fans in the stands. Now, are you going to get people like characters that we all know and love from the community, like Fireman Ed, who'll be leading the Jets chant in Madden? Alas, no. EA says the cost in their likeness would be too damn high. The cost of fans who are mega fans for their team, who would literally sign their fucking lives away to EA to be in the fucking game for $0. They might even give you $1,000 for their own marketing and to be a super fan and so that people will know them. That's too much for EA. That is too much for EA.
To be honest, it actually makes sense that EA wouldn't want to put them in the game because it would cost too much money. You see, they would have to get them to put on like some sort of equipment, or they'd have to digitally render their faces to be accurate, and all this could take lots and lots of time, and it would cost a lot of money. And also, I don't think that the people who would sign up for this kind of stuff would just give EA money. It wouldn't make sense. No, EA would have to pay them for their likenesses. But since they said it would cost too much money, it would cost too much money, so it makes sense that they're not going to do that. So I don't understand why this matters. And plus, why would a super fan matter in the game? You really should just focus on like the actual gameplay part, not some cutscene of people cheering.
$1.2 billion. No, I'm sorry. $1.6 billion yearly. And that's just the Ultimate Team. That's not even the fucking combined sales of the $70 that they're charging people now for next gen, which added nothing. Fucking nothing.
Okay, so do I have to repeat myself or what? Because earlier I literally just said that you don't have to pay $60 up front or $70 up front for the game. You can just wait until it goes on sale, and when all of the features are in, and when patches come out for the game to be better and cheaper, so that if you don't want to spend $70 on a game that isn't fully finished yet, you can just spend your money later, less of it actually, and get more than what you would have spent for $70 at launch. See? This is big brain thinking here.
A $4 billion franchise. Guys, let me say that again. A $4 billion franchise. Sales to date. Madden. Simply Madden. Next. Face of the franchise is back. Oh my God. You can't put this as one of the 10 improvements if it's fucking back. This year's version is called something different. United We Rise. It has an intriguing story mode, but after the last 2 years, it's shit. It sucked.
Again, who cares about the story mode in a frickin' football video game where you are supposed to primarily buy it for the online experience? I mean, geez, man. Why do you care so much about single player in a multiplayer focused game? Like, if you want single player, go play like Doom Eternal or something. You don't buy a Madden thinking that you are going to get the best single player experience in the world.
Grady says this year's version will be better. There was enough feedback from some of our reviewers. He said it right there. He said it, our reviewers. We got enough feedback from IGN and our fans that we're looking for something more from the story. And so I think we're going to share some real cool things, and I think it's going to be a stronger face of the franchise. Oh. Do you see this? Do you see? Do you see?
No, I don't.
What's the last 2 bullet points? What do we got? We got next gen stats are going to roll into year 2. Last year, the last gen version that was $70, the most expensive Madden ever, had put on-field sensors and bespoke anim. No, that's what they do in the fucking NFL. As inspected, Madden 22 will include a multitude of enhancements to the next-gen stance from Amazon with data governing, and this is on how ball bear, blah, blah, blah. This is on top of improvements made to detection, tackling, other gameplay features. Complete gobbledygook. Bullshit. That's marketing. Next gen stats is Amazon. It's fucking marketing gobbledygook. And finally, the PS4 and Xbox One versions are getting updates. Pathetic. Fucking pathetic. And IGN says, all in all, Madden is an intriguing update on paper, in particular those next-gen versions. Pay that $70 or Daddy EA is going to get mad at us and our fucking marketing budget and our ad space.
Nobody is holding a gun to your head, or in this case, a football, forcing you to buy the game or else. EA is not going to get mad that you didn't buy the game at launch. They're still going to make money even if you buy it on sale. I mean, geez. Have you ever thought of it like that way?
Much will depend on EA's execution, which has been lacking of late. You just got fired, girl. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. EA won't allow that.
Bro, what was that gasp? That was golden. We got to see that again.
A little bit of extra polish would do wonders. Oh, yeah? You fucking think? Welcome. Welcome. I don't know where you've been, but welcome. The past fucking decade we've been dealing with this. The same game releasing with the same fucking shit, adding features from decades ago. Madden fucking 2005. They're adding fucking features, and they said, look at what I've made. Look, I've made it new. This is the cheapest fucking developer ever. This is the cheapest fucking shit ever. And they make so much goddamn money.
Yeah, they make so much goddamn money because they're successful with it, because people buy it. You know, there's plenty of people that go out and buy this stuff. There's plenty of people who don't have this whole EA bad mentality and still buy the games. In fact, there are probably people who are still playing the older games because they don't feel like upgrading to the new one. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
And they can't. They give us fucking every fucking year. It's 4 faces. What is it? 8 faces. Every fucking year it's 8 faces. I can't do Madden 22. If this thing comes out and it is exactly how I fucking think it is, it's gonna be nuclear. It's gonna be fucking nuclear. Oh my God. And they said, "Oh no, don't worry. Next week. The goats. I got the goats. You remember? It's the greatest cover of all time. Tom Brady and Mahomes. Oh, pageantry, coolness, fucking the superficial shit of football. Concentrate on that." Next week, we can't wait to share more info on franchise. We heard you. Not only is your feedback extremely important to us, but also helps Madden get better each year. Why is this happening only now? Why?
I'm sure that this has happened probably like multiple times. I'm sure they've probably done it before, but you've never talked about it. I don't know. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. Or in the comments, I mean.
2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. Madden 25, Madden fucking this, Madden fucking that. It's because it's a lie. It is all marketing bullshit. Prove me wrong, EA. Prove me right. That's it. Angry ran over.
Bruh, he has the YouTube join button and a Patreon? Man, that totally doesn't scream.
Give me money.
And just like that, the video is over. And like I said, you guys, I don't have anything against Angry Joe. It's just this particular take that I felt needed to be called out by somebody. And other than that, I'll link his channel down below. Be sure to check him out. He makes some great content too. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please leave a like. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe and share. I'll see you all in the next video, and remember, live dangerously. Peace.